Good morning, and welcome to the Highways England Theatre. I'm particularly proud of that video because it focuses on people, the people that work for Highways England, the people that work for you, the people that use our network. And I can't think of a better introduction to driving safety, because that's what all these people do. So we've adopted better driving for business, or driving for better business, in the last 12 months. We've changed our driving policies. We've done a number of things to make our people safer on the roads. We'd like our supply chain, especially the Tier 1 suppliers, to work with us, and we want them to achieve champion status by the 31st of March this year. Champions are those companies who demonstrate good practice, providing examples within their own organisations to pass down to their supply chains. Currently, we only have 17 of the 62 Tier 1 contractors signed up, and 17 are taking part. Only 4, of which Amy is one, have achieved champion status. So we'd like all of our new suppliers, particularly those involved in the routes to market framework that we announced yesterday, to become champions within the next 18 months. It is particularly and personally important to me. I get quite annoyed, I guess, cross, when Highways England starts to dictate to you how you should go about your business, whether you should be using shuttering in excavations or the green and yellow zones, etc., that you impose around cranes and excavators. That's not our role. We employ you to look after the safety of your people in the activities that you undertake for us. But the one thing that we should know and should do, and we should dictate, is how you achieve safety on our road network. Because we operate the high-speed road network of the country. It makes a huge economic contribution. You all know the statistics: 4 million journeys every day, 66% of all freight, etc. It makes a huge economic contribution. But like the railway, or like nuclear power, or like anything else, it carries risks. We understand the dangers, the risks of operating vehicles at high speed. I was particularly touched about 8 weeks ago by an accident in our supply chain where a driver was bringing a minibus of people to work. And he had a problem with a tyre, and he pulled over on the hard shoulder. And he started to inspect the tyre, thinking about changing it, and he was hit by a HGV and killed. Within 48 hours, we had amended our advice to our staff and to our contractors in terms of, if you break down on a motorway or a high-speed A road, do not go playing with the vehicle. Do not change the tyre. Phone the Highways England number, phone your breakdown service, get professional help to attend, and once somebody's in attendance, then start to think about what you're going to do with the vehicle. Motorway traffic is 10 times higher than when the motorways were first thought of in the 1960s. Between 1 in 5 and 1 in 15, depending on which motorway you're talking about, people who pull over on the hard shoulder will be involved in a further incident. It is not a safe place. It is a safer place than a live lane breakdown, but it's not a safe place. Here, where we stand in the first quarter of the 21st century, we have to learn to drive differently and to behave differently in the event of a breakdown. Driving for better business has a load of secondary costs: reducing fuel consumption, reducing insurance, body shop visits, time off the road. Truth be known, that's nice to have. But what we really don't want is any of your employees or any of your supply chain staff injured in an accident on the strategic road network. And that is why we're so keen to see you signed up here. You know, that fatality was unnecessary. It occurred it was tragic, and it occurred in the one area of your business where I feel Highways England has an absolute right to dictate how you go about it. So please, the best way to do that, the best way to satisfy our desire for you to be safe when using our roads, is for you to take part in this Driving for Better business. I have some good news. We are welcoming another contractor today Tier 1 to our champion status. And I have a certificate, if I can find it. So it's Costain, and I believe Richard Stewart is here to collect it. So well done to Costain, well done Richard, thank you.